Today guys, we're looking at 32 Fortnite items you need to buy. This list is only going to include the best of the best items that have ever been added to Fortnite over the last few years, ranging from Chapter 1 Season 1 up until today in Chapter 5 Season 2, and with Chapter 5 Season 3 just around the corner, it is so important that you guys try and get every single item in this video before that brand new season. So make sure you guys watch all the way through and let me know what your favorite item is in the comments down below, and make sure to go down, hit the like and subscribe button if you are new as well. And use code KYROYT if you are picking up anything in the item shop. But let's get straight into it guys, and the first pickaxe that we just had to talk about is the Widow's Bite. Now this probably deserves to be a little bit higher up on this list, but it is actually one of the rarest pickaxes that has been added back to the game in Season 2, and I feel like the popularity of this is only going to increase in the future. The fact that this can feature in the store a lot more now as well is really exciting to see. This is actually one of the rarest items we had ever had in Fortnite, only featuring in the store once back during Chapter 1 Season 8, but now they are adding it to the store on a regular basis with the rest of the Marvel items, which is so good, and I feel like a lot of people have already bought this, but if you haven't, then this is a try-hard item that you definitely need to buy before Season 3 starts. Next up though, we may as well move on to one of the newer skins, and this is the Harvey Haze. Now this is actually a bundle skin that was added to the game only a few weeks ago, and we've already started to see a few pros and streamers using it, so I feel like it will gain some popularity in the future. It does sort of remind me a little bit of the Surf Witch and the Haze skin, which have been some of the more popular and tryhard skins in the history of the game. I don't know how popular this will become though, but I feel like it is definitely a really good skin to buy since it is so brand new, and if you guys don't already have it, then I'm sure you will absolutely love this over the next few seasons. One pickaxe that is actually going to work really well with this would have to be the Love Lawn though, and this has actually just been one of my favorite pickaxes over the last few years. I've been a big fan of the Love Lawn. It did set you back around $4 because it was included with a bundle, but I feel like the reason why this has been so popular and successful in the past is it does remind a lot of people of the Axe of Champions, and as you guys know, that is just one of the most tryhard and sweatiest pickaxes in the history of the game because you literally had to win FNCS in order to get it. So I feel like whenever Fortnite added in a pickaxe that looked remotely similar to that, it was always going to be successful, and this definitely did not disappoint. I love it a lot. You can pretty much use it with every single skin in your locker as well, which just makes it even better. But we need to move on though guys to another really clean pickaxe, and this is the Icebreaker. Now the Icebreaker probably deserves to be finishing up higher on the list, but it has just been so good for such a long time that I feel like now it is finally starting to drop off a little bit. I mean, it always does happen with pickaxes that have been this popular and this successful. When they have been in the game for a while, they do start to drop off a little bit, and the Icebreaker has literally been in the game since Chapter 1 Season 1, so it does make sense that people are starting to use some of the newer pickaxes that we have. It doesn't take away from how good this actually is though. I still think it is going to be one of the best pickaxes moving forward, and if you don't already own it and still like the way it looks, I still feel like it is a pickaxe that you guys need to buy before Season 3 starts. One item that has started to drop off a little bit though has to be Dummy. This is a really amazing meme skin. It did set you back around 1,200 V-Bucks, but I feel like the potential for this skin was actually to be one of the best skins of all time. The design is so cool. It is a crash test dummy, which just makes it even better, and I feel like as time goes on, we could have even seen more edit styles for this being added. Obviously we did get Dummy Supreme, which is basically a copy of this and was just added for the FNCS tournament during that season, but it will never feature in the store again, so I feel like Fortnite really should add some brand new styles for Dummy to the game. We need to move on guys, and next up we have the Surf Witch. There is no doubt that this has been one of the most try-hard items that we have ever seen, so I'm sure a lot of you guys already own this, and we probably don't need to talk about this for too long. We do have two different styles for this though, so if you guys do want to stand out using the Surf Witch, then the secondary edit style is going to be the best one. It is just a little bit different to the original style, but the original style has been the most try-hard one that we have ever seen, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. What is really good about the Surf Witch as well is that it is quite simplistic. It fits in with pretty much every single pickaxe you own, so whether it is the Leviathan Axe, the Star Wand, or even something like the Vault Guardian, I feel like it is going to work in with it so well. You could of course also use something like the Driver Pickaxe with this, and that would definitely make it a very try-hard combo. Driver is actually pretty similar to the Icebreaker. It has been in the game since Chapter 1 Season 5, so it is definitely one of the more OG ones that we have in the game, and it is still really popular and tryhard in Fortnite today. It's going to fit in with nearly every single skin in your locker, and even though we sort of have a second pickaxe that is very similar to this, which is the Dauntless Driver, I feel like the original driver skin is still the best, and that is the one that you guys want to buy in Fortnite today. It also features in the store like every 2 weeks, so if you guys don't already have it, you will be able to buy it in only a few days time. And I feel like one skin that is actually pretty similar to this would have to be Focus. Focus is an incredible skin, and it does reappear in the store all the time. We only have 2 edit styles for this, which honestly is the downside to this skin. If Fortnite added in a bunch more styles, I feel like it would become popular again and a lot more people would be using it, but we just don't see that many people using it in Season 2 unless you are a tryhard player. This is also known as a controller only skin, which was really cool. I feel like that is starting to change a little bit though, with a lot of other pros and streamers that are playing on keyboard and mouse starting to use it, but it is still such an amazing skin and something that deserves to be a lot more popular in Season 3. Sometimes Fortnite actually does add edit styles for some of these older skins at the start of a brand new season, so we might see new styles for this being added in Season 3. Let's move on guys to our next item, and this is the Skully Scepter. The Skully Scepter has to be one of the most popular pickaxes in the game today, and also one of the more tryhard ones. I feel like so many people have been loving this. It reminds a lot of people of the Star Wand as well, and since that is pretty much one of the most tryhard pickaxes we are ever going to see, it absolutely makes sense why this has been so good in the past. It is also one of the cheapest pickaxes on this list, coming in at only 500 V-Bucks, which is so insane considering how expensive some other pickaxes we're going to be talking about actually are. I feel like Fortnite could have just improved this a little bit by adding it as an edit style for the original Star Wand. They definitely missed out there by adding this as its own pickaxe, because I feel like it would be a lot more popular if it was an edit style, but still this is an amazing pickaxe that you guys definitely need to buy before Season 3 starts. This pickaxe is also going to match in perfectly with our next skin, and this is Aura. Now, Aura has been in the game since Chapter 1 Season 8, so I probably don't need to talk about this too much, but I have been a huge fan of this since it was first added, and I feel like it is always going to be one of those skins that is considered quite tryhard in Fortnite. We have seen a lot of casual players using it as well, so I feel like that might be the advantage for this skin, and that is just that you can use this in every single game mode, and it isn't necessarily known as a tryhard skin. I feel like a lot of people just love the way this looks and are going to be using this a lot in the future. The default style of it is incredible. We also have a secondary style with the sweater on, which I really like, but the third edit style, which is the green and gold edit style, would have to be my favorite. I feel like that is just such an improvement. It is really different and is going to make you guys stand out a lot, which definitely just makes this even better. I feel like we have talked about quite a few tryhard items though, so let's move on to a little bit more of a meme item, and this is Budge. I think Budge is one of the funniest skins we have ever seen in Fortnite. I'm so glad that Fortnite are adding in some of the biggest meme items to the game and not just adding tryhard skins to Fortnite, and Budge is a perfect example of this. It is one of the funniest looking skins we have ever seen, and the best thing about it is that you bought it in a bundle that came with 2 other big meme skins that are very similar to this. I feel like Budge has just been the most popular and most successful skin in this bundle. It is still really clean though, and the other 2 skins, which are Tex Flamingo and of course Sergeant Drake, have been quite popular, but Budge is just on another level. I feel like people love this skin for a few games, but it can sort of get a little bit boring after a while, so if you are looking for something else to use, then make sure to keep on watching, because we'll be talking about some amazing skins very, very soon. One pickaxe that would actually work in really well with this though would have to be the Studded Axe. This is known as one of the sweatiest items in the history of the game, and you can pick this up for only 800 V-Bucks. The Studded Axe is one of the most tryhard pickaxes we are ever going to see as well, and it is for a very unique reason. The Star Wand is tryhard in Fortnite because of its design, but the Studded Axe is actually tryhard because of how quiet this pickaxe is. It makes almost no sound, which differentiates it from every other pickaxe we have in the game, and I think that is really cool. I'm surprised Fortnite haven't fixed this. I really thought they would have made it so that this isn't a thing anymore, but I still feel like this is such an amazing pickaxe, and now is pretty much known for this, so if you are a sweaty player, this is probably a pickaxe you already own. I'm sure a lot of tryhard players are already going to own our next item as well, and this is Glitch. Glitch is one of the cleanest looking skins in the history of Fortnite, and it did set you back 1,500 V-Bucks, so it is quite expensive, but I think it is a skin that everyone needs to own in Fortnite today. What really makes Glitch amazing is the fact that you can customize this in a way that we haven't really seen before, and this is just with different wraps in your locker. Usually a lot of skins are customizable with different colors, or just where you can change around the overall design of it. The Glitch takes this to another level with different wraps, and I think that is really clean. The superhero style skins where you can just change around the colors could have got repetitive very quickly, so it is good to see that Fortnite are changing it around, but I just feel like these haven't got the popularity that they deserve. Another skin though that definitely deserves to be a lot more popular would have to be Hannah. I feel like this is quite similar to Glitch, where it has been really popular in the past, especially when it first got added to the game, but over time it did drop off really quickly, and people just preferred to use some of the other highly customizable skins that we do actually have. Hannah is a little bit different to Glitch, where you can just change this around with different color styles. There are about 8 different colors, which are really cool, and you can take the helmets on or off, which just adds a little bit more to this as well. I am still a huge fan of Hannah though. I think it is one of the best skins Fortnite has ever added, and I cannot wait to see if they do add more styles to this in the future. One pickaxe though that is going to fit in with a bunch of styles for this skin has to be the Star Wand. You can pick this up for 800 V-Bucks, and as we talked about earlier, it is probably the most tryhard pickaxe we are ever going to see in Fortnite. It has been so popular since it was first added in Chapter 1, Season 8. It has barely gone through a period where it has dropped off at all, which is kind of insane, and it feels like it is only getting more and more popular in the game today. You see so many people using this in the more competitive game modes, and I really do like that, but I feel like we finally need edit styles for this, and hopefully that does happen in Season 3. That takes us forward though guys to the number 17 position, and we have Dynamic Hush. Now this is actually one of the newer skins that was added to Chapter 5 Season 2. I feel like it did take a few days for people to realize how good this skin actually was, and it definitely hasn't reached its full potential in terms of popularity just yet. A lot of pros and streamers have been using this in competitive game modes though, especially Cash Cups and the FNCS tournaments, so I feel like we will only see more people using it in the future. It is obviously very similar to the Hush skin, because this is pretty much a remix of it, but in my opinion this is a better variant. I just like the way it looks a lot more. I feel like it is really clean, and I cannot wait to see which edit style does end up becoming more popular, because we do have a golden edit style for this, and then just a default white edit style, which also looks really cool. One skin though that has been really tryhard for a long time is Siren. I feel like we just had to include it on the list. Siren has been an amazing skin for basically the entire time that it has been in Fortnite. It was first added back during Chapter 2 Season 2. We had so many amazing items added to the game this season, so it is kind of insane that this is still popular in Fortnite today, but I guess it is just a testament to how well designed this skin actually was. I've been a big fan of this since it was first added. I was just waiting for more styles to be added for this, and at the start of Chapter 5 we finally got a red edit style, which just looks so good. I feel like this is now my favorite edit style for this. I think it looks so good and so different to the original styles as well, so it does take this to a new level. One pickaxe you probably won't see too many people using with this though is the Philosophers tool. Now these are actually some of the newest pickaxes in the game. I'm a big fan of these. I always love all of the meme items that come to the game, and since these came with one of the biggest meme skins we've seen in Chapter 5, I thought we would actually include the pickaxes in this video. I don't know how popular or tryhard these are actually going to be though, because they are dual wielded pickaxes. A lot of people do prefer to use pickaxes with the default animation or just the default styled pickaxes instead of dual wielding or single-handed pickaxes, so only time will tell to see if this actually does become one of the more popular pickaxes in the game. Let's move on guys to the number 14 position, and we have Zade. Zade is one of my all-time favorite skins. You can pick this up for 1,200 V-Bucks as well, so it does make it one of the cheapest skins in the game, but it is so versatile because you get 3 different styles for this. It is actually known as one of the most tryhard skins in the game as well. It is sort of rare for skins in Fortnite to only be used by tryhard players, but I feel like that has happened a lot for skins like Zade. All 3 edit styles do look really clean. Personally, I feel like the winter edit style is my favorite. I just feel like that looks the most unique and is going to make you guys stand out as much as possible. I've also seen a lot of other pros and streamers only using this edit style, which does make it even better. A pickaxe that is going to match in with every single style for this skin though has to be the Vault Guardian. This is a 500 V-Buck pickaxe in Fortnite, and as I said, it is going to work in with every single style of Zade, but also every single style of pretty much every skin that you own. It is so amazing. It is basically a remix of all of the crowbar pickaxes added into one. We obviously had the original crowbar in Chapter 1, Season 5. We had the gold crow added to the game at the start of Chapter 2. We had the bold bar added around then as well, but I feel like this pickaxe more resembles just the gold crow and the crowbar mashed up into one. It is so good and so cheap as well, so that is what I love about it, but you probably won't see too many people using it with a skin like Aubrey. Aubrey is a really underrated skin in Fortnite today and deserves to be a lot more popular before Season 3 starts. This is one of those skins that I feel like has really flown under the radar. We are just now starting to see a lot of pros and streamers starting to use it, including Clicks, which means when this does feature in the store again, I feel like it is only going to become more and more popular. Whenever big pros and streamers do start to use skins, they always gain a lot of popularity, but I feel like skins like Aubrey really have a lot to benefit because of how cool this actually is and how underrated it is at the moment. So if you're one of the only people in the world right now to be using Aubrey, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. One skin though that is pretty much the exact opposite and has been used by so many different players is going to be the Avatar State Ang. Yes guys, we did have an Avatar collab added to Fortnite. I feel like it was going to happen when we had Korra added to the Battle Pass, but this MIDI Battle Pass that we had was actually really clean. All of the pickaxes and skins in this all look really cool. I do think Avatar State Ang is the best skin from this bundle as well, but obviously we just don't know if this is ever going to reappear in the store in the future because it was part of this mini Battle Pass. I also don't really think this is going to be a Tryhard skin in the future because not too many cel-shaded skins end up becoming popular or that Tryhard, at least not for a while, but I do feel like Avatar State Ang might be one of the only skins that can actually do it. Another new skin that I prefer even more though is the Inferno Skeleton Bolvin skin. This is actually one of the newer skins in Chapter 5 Season 2. We already had a J Bolvin skin in the game that was part of the Icon series, and I actually really like this skin. It did get a little bit of popularity and tryhardness when it was first added to the game, but I feel like this brand new style really has the potential to be one of the best skins that we do actually see. Similar to a lot of other Icon series skins, I feel like it won't be added to the store that often though, so if you guys do like the way this looks, then I would highly recommend picking it up the next time it's in the store. I think it really does have the potential to be one of the best Icon series skins that we do see. I mean, Travis Scott is always going to be the best, but this could honestly be a close second with a bunch of pros and streamers already using it. Let's move on though guys to the number 9 position, and we have the Spectral Axe. Now this is a pickaxe that has definitely shot up in popularity during this season. I've been a really big fan of it for such a long time, and I feel like this is only going to get more and more popular in Season 3. This is such a unique pickaxe. It has been in the game for a really long time and goes through periods of being really popular and tryhard and then dropping off completely and then going back to being really popular and tryhard once again. I do think this looks clean though. I feel like it fits in with a lot more skins than people actually realize. I've been using this a bunch with some of the cleanest looking skins in the game, so if you do own it, then maybe it's time to start using it once again and at least see if it does work with some of your favorite skins. You probably won't see too many people using it though with Ascendant Midas because this might be one of the only skins that it doesn't actually work that well with. Ascendant Midas is basically a remix of the original Midas skin. This isn't a surprise. We've had a lot of Midas remakes over the last few years, including Shadow Midas, Midsummer Midas, Midas Rex, and so much more, but Ascendant Midas is just the latest addition to this, and I think it is one of the best ones as well. Usually the remakes of Midas become popular when they first get added and then die down quite quickly, but I feel like this does have the potential to stay tryhard for the rest of the season and maybe even into Season 3 as well. The design of it is so well done, it could easily become a lot more tryhard as well, but we don't really see too many pros or streamers using male skins anymore, and I feel like that is why it might have started to drop off just a little bit already. One pickaxe that has been in the game for a lot longer than this though has to be the Candy Axe. What is really surprising is that the Candy Axe is one of the most expensive pickaxes we have ever seen, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks. I think this is kind of insane. I am a huge fan of this pickaxe, but I feel like it is so overpriced and would be a lot more popular in Fortnite today if it wasn't so expensive. It is really annoying that we got the Merry Mint added to the game during Chapter 2, and this wasn't even added as a style for the Candy Axe, it was just added as a separate pickaxe. If this was just an additional style, we would see a lot more people using it, but unfortunately Fortnite didn't end up doing that, so you probably will only be able to get the candy axe in the future. One skin that will look very good with the candy axe though is Billie Eilish, and obviously this is the latest Fortnite Festival skin, and it is the best one we have seen. I'm a big fan of the Fortnite Festival Pass. It is really cool to see Fortnite expanding their game modes into more than just one, but I feel like the Fortnite Festival has been so underrated at the moment. But with the introduction of skins like Billie Eilish, it is only going to increase in popularity. A lot of pros and streamers have already been using this. It is going to become a lot more tryhard in the future as well, and you guys can buy this skin today, which is always really sick. I feel like Fortnite might need to change this up though and allow the battle passes for the standard version of Fortnite and of course the Fortnite Festival to be at the same time, because this is a little confusing, but still this is definitely a skin you guys need to buy in Season 2. Let's move on though guys to the number 5 position, and we have the superhero skins. It's no surprise the superhero skins are featuring in this video. These are definitely skins that you need to buy before Chapter 5 Season 3 starts, and I can tell you guys right now that these are going to be some of the best skins you ever buy. There are just so much customization that you can make with these skins. I feel like it is really hard to find skins that have been better than these in Fortnite over the last few seasons, and it seems like they are only going to get more and more popular as well. Most people do end up using the fully white or the fully black edit style for this skin though, so if you guys do want to be unique and change these around, then I would definitely recommend using either a dual colored superhero skin or just changing these around to using colors that we don't really see too many other people using. If you do want a pickaxe that is going to match in with pretty much every single edit style for this, then I feel like the Harley hitter is a no-brainer. Even though this hasn't got the popularity of something like the Star Wand, I feel like this has a better design for it, and the fact that it is a collab pickaxe as well just makes this even better. I've always been a big fan of this. I feel like it is one of the best collab pickaxes they have ever added. I am just a little bit disappointed though they never added in a second edit style when we got Rebirth Harley Quinn added to the game. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. It would be really cool to see a red and black color variant of this as well. So I always hope that Fortnite are going to add that into the game in the future, but I just don't think it's going to happen. One item that you guys definitely need to buy over the next few days though has to be the Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass. If you guys don't already have this, then this is a pickaxe that you need to buy before it is gone forever. It is one of the best battle passes we have had in a really long time. All of the skins, pickaxes, and backblings all look really clean, and I feel like Aphrodite and a few other skins could become quite tryhard in the future. It is so well done. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video right now already have the battle pass, and if you don't, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and if this video can reach 1,000 likes, then I'll be gifting some free battle passes to you in the comments down below. Let's move on guys to the number 2 position, and we have the Leviathan Axe. This is a 1000 V-Buck pickaxe in Fortnite and is even better than the Harley hitter. I know we talked about the Harley hitter being one of the best collab pickaxes we have ever seen, but there is no doubt that the Leviathan Axe is the best collab pickaxe we are ever going to get. It has been so popular in Fortnite, and the fact that it hasn't really featured in the store that often just makes this even more unique. I cannot believe how many pros and streamers want to own this pickaxe, and I feel like that is only going to help this become more popular and tryhard in the future. It does also seem like this could be added back to the store over the next few days, which is really promising, and I know a lot of you guys have been waiting a really long time for this to be added back to the game, so if you are waiting to buy it, then it might honestly be reappearing sooner than you think. But unfortunately it isn't good enough to be coming in at the number 1 position, and that is because we have to talk about Champion Siren. Champion Siren is the latest FNCS skin for Chapter 5 Season 2. This is only going to be available up until Season 3 starts, so if you guys really want this skin and you don't already have it, then make sure you do buy it before this season is finished. It is such an amazing skin. I'm so happy that they chose to remake Siren for FNCS this season. It just looks so good. I think it is one of the best FNCS remakes we've seen in a really long time, and I cannot wait to see if this does become more tryhard in the future. It will definitely be really popular though because of how good this actually is. But there you guys go, that is my video for 32 Fortnite items you need to buy in Season 2. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what item you are going to be buying today, and I'll see you guys in the next video.